Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Mom Power Talk. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to dive into a topic that's close to the hearts of many moms and moms to be healthy pregnancies and healthy babies.
And I'm Emma. We're here to share personal experiences, practical tips, and important information about staying healthy throughout pregnancy and ensuring the best start for your baby. Whether you're thinking about getting pregnant, currently expecting, or supporting a loved one through pregnancy, this episode is packed with tips to help you along the way.
That's right. Let's get started by talking about preparing for pregnancy because health starts even before the baby does.
When I was getting ready to have my first child, I remember focusing a lot on my health before I even got pregnant. Taking prenatal vitamins, eating a balanced diet, and getting regular checkups made me feel more confident about entering pregnancy in good health.
Same here. I started taking folic acid about 6 months before trying to conceive. Folic acid is so important because it helps prevent neural tube defects in the baby, which can develop early on in pregnancy even before many women know they're pregnant.
That's a great point. It's really about laying the foundation. Eating nutrient-dense foods and staying active are small changes that can make a big difference when you're preparing for pregnancy.
For me, I had a little bit of a scare with my first pregnancy. I wasn't super focused on my health until I realized how much it could impact my baby. I had to make some lifestyle changes early on, cutting back on caffeine, focusing on hydration, and really listening to my body.
That's so relatable. Sometimes it takes a wake-up call to remind us how important it is to take care of ourselves during this time.
Exactly. It wasn't just about me anymore. And that shift in mindset helped me prioritize my health for the sake of my baby.
One thing I really focused on during pregnancy was staying active. I wasn't doing intense workouts, but I made sure to walk daily and do prenatal yoga. It helped me manage stress and stay physically fit, which definitely made labor easier.
Walking was a lifesaver for me too. It's such a simple way to stay moving. Plus, staying active can help reduce pregnancy related aches and pains, improve your mood, and even prevent complications like gestational diabetes.
Yes, and the key is to listen to your body. It's important to stay active, but also know when to rest. If something doesn't feel right, don't push yourself. Talk to your doctor about what's safe for your body.
Now, let's talk about nutrition. When I was pregnant, I had so many cravings, some healthy, some not so much, but I tried to focus on eating balanced meals with plenty of fruits, veggies, and whole grains.
Oh, I remember the cravings too. I think it's all about balance. You don't have to be perfect, but making sure you're getting the right nutrients like protein, calcium, iron, and folic acid is essential for both you and the baby.
I learned that small, frequent meals work best for me, especially in the first trimester when nausea was an issue. Plus, keeping healthy snacks around made it easier to make better choices when those cravings hit.
During my second pregnancy, I really struggled with morning sickness in the first trimester, and eating anything felt impossible. My doctor suggested simple foods like crackers, bananas, and toast, which helped a lot. As I moved into the second trimester, I focused on incorporating more nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens and lean proteins.
That's great advice. Morning sickness can make eating well a challenge, but finding small, manageable meals that you can tolerate can still help keep you on track.
Another thing that often gets overlooked during pregnancy is staying hydrated. Drinking enough water is so important, not just for your body, but also for your baby's development.
Yes, I didn't realize how important hydration was until my doctor pointed out that dehydration can lead to issues like preterm labor. After that, I made it a habit to carry a water bottle with me wherever I went.
Same here. I tried adding slices of lemon or cucumber to my water to make it more enjoyable. Whatever works to keep you sipping throughout the day.
Pregnancy isn't just about physical health, mental health plays a huge role too. I remember feeling so anxious during my first pregnancy, constantly worrying about everything that could go wrong.
That's such an important point. Pregnancy comes with so many emotions, and it's normal to feel overwhelmed. For me, practicing mindfulness and deep breathing exercises really helped calm my nerves, especially as I got closer to my due date.
Talking to someone about how you're feeling, whether it's your partner, a friend, or even a therapist, can also be really helpful. It's important to take care of your mental well being just as much as your physical health.
I remember one mom from my pregnancy group who really struggled with anxiety throughout her pregnancy. She said what helped her the most was journaling her thoughts and connecting with other moms who understood what she was going through. Just knowing she wasn't alone made a big difference.
That's a great idea. Sometimes getting your thoughts out of your head and onto paper can be such a relief. And having a community of moms who understand what you're going through can really help ease that anxiety. Prenatal care is another huge part of having a healthy pregnancy. Regular checkups helped me feel more confident that everything was going well with the baby, and it gave me a chance to ask my doctor questions or address any concerns.
Absolutely. Those appointments are crucial for tracking your baby's growth, monitoring your health, and catching any potential issues early. Don't hesitate to ask your healthcare provider anything that's on your mind. That's what they're there for. Another thing I want to mention is the importance of vaccines during pregnancy. I got my flu shot and Tdap vaccine during my second pregnancy, and it was reassuring to know that it not only protected me but also my baby once they were born.
Yes, vaccines are an important part of prenatal care. The Tdap vaccine, for example, helps protect newborns from whooping cough, which can be dangerous for infants. Always check with your doctor about what vaccines are recommended during your pregnancy. Now, let's talk about sleep because getting enough rest during pregnancy is crucial, but it's not always easy.
Oh, tell me about it. Between the growing belly, heartburn, and needing to use the bathroom every 5 minutes, sleep can feel impossible. I found that using a pregnancy pillow helped a lot, and propping myself up a bit helped with the heartburn.
That's a great tip. I also try to go to bed a little earlier, knowing I probably wake up several times during the night. Making sleep a priority can really help with overall energy levels and mood during pregnancy.
Let's not forget that staying active during pregnancy can also help prepare your body for labor. Prenatal yoga was my go-to. It helped with flexibility, breathing, and even managing stress.
I agree. I focused on light strength training and walking, which helped me stay in shape for labor and recovery. Plus, it's a great way to keep your energy up as the pregnancy progresses.
And the breathing techniques you learn in yoga can also be helpful when it comes time for labor. It's all about staying calm and focused.
When I was nearing my due date, I remember feeling so nervous about labor and delivery. I started reading up on different labor techniques and took a birthing class, which helped ease some of my anxiety.
Same here. Knowledge is power, and understanding what to expect during labor made me feel more in control. I also had a birth plan, but I kept it flexible because, as we all know, things don't always go as planned. During pregnancy, having a strong support system is key. Whether it's your partner, family, friends, or a doula, having people around who can support you emotionally and physically is so important.
I couldn't agree more. My partner was my biggest support during both pregnancies, and having him by my side made all the difference. It's also helpful to have someone you trust to advocate for you during labor in case you're too focused on the moment to make decisions. Another thing I wish I had focused more on during pregnancy was preparing for postpartum health. After the baby is born, it's easy to forget about your own needs, but your recovery is just as important.
Yes, postpartum recovery can be challenging, and it's important to give your body time to heal. Stocking up on essentials like comfy clothes, healthy snacks, and self-care items before the baby arrives can make the transition a little smoother.
Breastfeeding is another important aspect of postpartum health. I had a hard time with breastfeeding at first, but I worked with a lactation consultant who really helped me. Eating nutrient-rich foods and staying hydrated made a big difference in keeping my energy up while breastfeeding.
I had a similar experience. Breastfeeding was a challenge for me at first, but getting support early on helped a lot. Staying hydrated is key because your body needs extra fluids to produce milk. It's easy to forget about rest once the baby arrives, but it's so important for your recovery. My advice is to sleep whenever you can, even if it's just short naps during the day. Your body is healing, and rest is a big part of that.
Yes, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's from your partner, family, or friends, having someone to take over baby duties while you rest can make all the difference.
I remember feeling so overwhelmed when I brought my first baby home. The lack of sleep, figuring out breastfeeding, and adjusting to this new life was a lot. But over time, I learned to ask for help and take breaks when I needed them.
It's such a huge adjustment. I think every new mom goes through that period of feeling overwhelmed, but with the right support and self-care, it gets easier. Let's not forget about preparing for your baby's health as well. Making sure you have everything set up for the baby from their crib to doctor appointments can help you feel more prepared.
Yes, and don't forget to baby-proof your home. It's never too early to start thinking about safety as your baby grows and starts moving around.
Before we wrap up, let's share our final tips for a healthy pregnancy and baby. Mine would be to trust your body and listen to it. It knows what it's doing, and when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your baby too.
That's great advice. I would add that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's from your healthcare provider, a support group, or family, having support makes all the difference during pregnancy and after.
We hope you found today's episode helpful as you navigate your pregnancy journey or support someone who is. A healthy mom means a healthy baby, and taking care of yourself is the best gift you can give your little one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes about motherhood, pregnancy, and everything in between. We're here to support you every step of the way.
You're doing amazing, Mama. Until next time, take care and stay healthy.